You can watch a match that you're in, you bump like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
And it's just because you're working smart.
Yes, it is. And I pick my spots and make the most out of every moment. They just blow through moments and go, and it's not their fault. That's just how that's how they're wired. And for the life of me, I can't figure it out.
AEW's signed some massive talent over the last few years. Who have you been most excited about?
Will Ospreay. I don't know what it is about that kid. I love him because I tell everybody that's my retirement match. When I retire, it's me and Will.
Wow.
And he just said on some media scrum that he's in AEW to retire me. So,
wow.
Because his work really isn't me, right? It's so opposite of me, but I love him. He's good. He's very energetic. The stuff he does is amazing. He's so athletic and can do so much stuff, but he has charisma with it, and he's very good at that. And I don't know, I just love that kid.
He's so good, and
he is.
He does things in matches that you've never seen done before.
100%.
And it's amazing. He makes him look so flawless.
Yes.
That one thing he does off the top rope where he does a front flip, lands on his feet, and just kind of looks around like, no big deal.
I know.
It's my favorite thing.
Yes. Yeah. So he's it. And I love Jay White with the boys. I think the dynamic that they all have now that Juice is back, I think that but I'm afraid they just don't know what to do with it because it is so good. And every time I see them, it's a new, it's so good. They just need some.
I can't believe we're going to get Will Ospreay versus Billy Gunn. Whenever you retire in 100 years or whatever.
I know, but I don't know that. I feel the hype would be bigger than the match because he would. I'm afraid he'd blow me up like the
Here's the
first
problem.
2 minutes.
I love Will Ospreay. He's my favorite wrestler on this planet right now. Here's the problem with Will Ospreay is the bar is set so high because every match he has is so good. So now you go into the match going, well, it's going to be incredible because that's what this guy does.
Yes.
And now the bar is set so insanely high that how's he going to keep raising that bar every time?
And that's kind of the bad part of that is he's so good all the time is when he doesn't do that. I feel we should have kind of just backed out of him being him. And I don't mean not being him. I mean, you have to be a little bit more selective the way he works because he does do some amazing stuff and it's just going to wear and tear on him. It just is. Our bodies aren't meant to do this. But for him to be an attraction for a while, and I'm sure he wants to do this for a while, is he just can't go 25 minutes with everybody. It's just let me get a little bit of Will. And then when we get to a pay-per-view or something bigger, then I get more Will. And then, because now every time I see him, like you said, every time you see him, it's 20 minutes. So every time it's how is he going to top what he did last time? Or how is he going to top this time or this?
So he somehow does.
Yeah. And it's just, if I see him here and there and I get my Will fix of seeing 1 or 2 things that he does, and then when he's in a program and he does a big match, then I get to see all of Will. But yeah, me and him would have to be probably behind closed doors and just to do it because I would get absolutely murdered on social media.
Can I at least be there and watch?
Sure.
Okay,
I mean,
great.
there'll be a select amount of people that'll be here. I'll invite you, my kids, and just because it'll piss them off that my match is not with them. But no, it would, and that's another problem with social media is we could have a good little 8 minutes something, but the internet would absolutely murder me.
No.
And it would, I don't really care about that, but I do care for other people. And I don't want negative stuff to, not that he probably would care either because he would do it in a heartbeat. I know he would because he's that good of a kid. But the backlash that you get from that it's too much. And I don't want to put anybody through that.
I wish we could just enjoy wrestling.
100%. I wish we could, but we can't because everybody has an opinion and it has to be negative a majority of the time because that's what they do because everybody knows more about wrestling than I do. And that's okay. But you don't have to, rip stuff apart, when it's not warranted. It's not warranted. Just enjoy it. Just watch it, enjoy it, and give an opinion. Not what the old guy against son. Come on, man. Get off.
I don't understand.
Get
that.
off. So
also the way you move in the ring, the way you look in the ring, you're not an old guy.
yeah, they doesn't. It's half the time it's just because they know they can't do it, nor will they ever be able to do it.
That's true.
And I can still do it, and I can still do it with the best of them, and that's what I have, and that's what I hold on to.